Railroad Preserver 2000 here, back again doing another video here, and this video is a compilation of videos that I filmed throughout the day today. They go from Farmington, Georgia to the outskirts of Farmington and ending in lower Appalachee, Georgia. I hope you'll enjoy. This is the first time I've ever walked on this section of the railroad tracks here in Farmington. This is where the double track portion in Farmington goes back to a single track, and as you can see, I'm on the depot side of the tracks because it's the only one that's intact here. And as you can see, the main line right there is actually torn up. It's intact all the way down there. And I've always wanted to walk down this way because you see where there's a switch there. I want to see if the actual switch stand is still in place. I doubt it, but I just wanted to look, because it looks like they came in, when NS came in and took some of the rail up for repair work they needed to do in Athens, they just came and disconnected all this. So from there to the crossing is all torn up. We're basically past it until about you get into the woods on the outskirts of the depot. Get into a wide angle here. Okay, so it looks like the switch would have been on this side. Let's see. Chances are they probably took it out and used it somewhere else. Either that or some scrapper stole it. I don't know. Only good thing is I don't have to worry about a train coming from this way. I mean, look at all that. The track's abandoned. It's all covered. Well, on the plus side, the switch looks intact. Now I'm just going to have to see if the stand is still here. Yeah, nope. It looks like somebody... Wait a minute, now hold on. See, there's the bar, but it's buried by all this debris people have dumped here. I'll be damned. It actually is still there. I just saw it. It's right there. Excuse my language, but there it is. It's hiding. Pretty sure someone's going to probably call the cops, but I'm just trying to get this to where it'll show up at least in the video, but it's hard to see, but yeah, that's the switch stand right here. Covered in nature's barbed wire. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about someone stealing this sucker anytime soon. It's hidden, so that's good. I'll have to let Tina know of this. He'll have to know that this is still intact. So it's the switch that goes towards Farmington from Madison. See y'all later. Okay, this bit here is my first attempt at recording this switch stand video. I muted it because I unintentionally swore, like I cursed in it, so I decided to mute this, and then I decided I'd also do another take, which is what you will see in just a few minutes. I honestly didn't know this switch was even here until today, so that was a good find. I didn't notice this. There's another switch right here. Junction off to nowhere, going towards Madison. You can see there's the flag, the switch stand, the lock is still on it and everything. Going towards Farmington. I'll see y'all later because we have to get on the road. That's awesome. This was the Central Schoolhouse built in 1913, and it was moved from Colin Ferry Road on October 30th of 2006. So I was 5 years old when they moved this here. That was probably about the same time we came up here, that a year or two. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Because what I'm referring to is when I was younger, like 5, or shortly after they moved this, we came up here so I could attend like an Easter thing. I couldn't have been more than, like I said, 5 or 6 years old. Huh. It's amazing how much time flies. I'm here back at the same location 10 to 15 years later. But here's the school. I'll do a walk around of it real quick since I'm here. There's the front entrance, and you can see it's a 2-level school. Like they have the bottom floor and then they have the upper floor there. There's my mother's car there off to the right. I'm curious. I don't think they have anything in here, and chances are if they do, well, I hope they do have some stuff in there. I didn't know if they had anything in there or not. Question is, if they moved it back in 06, how did they get it down that 2-lane road? Did they just take it apart and move it, or did they manage to move it intact? Oh well. Here's the back half of the school. It's a pretty building. I'm glad that it's been kept up. I have to come back and ask if I could see the inside, if they'll even allow it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see y'all later. Yeah, so this was the main street of Appalachee. All the buildings are completely abandoned. There ain't a soul out here apart from me and my mom's mother. This is the only store, one of only 2 that actually still has a roof on it, but as you can see, that ain't gonna probably be the case for much longer. It's completely empty. So yeah, it makes you wonder just what was in this thing at one point. See, the back half there is almost collapsing there. And that used to be the bank, and from what my mom's mother told me earlier as we were coming up here, this used to be lived in at one point. I'm going to take a picture of it here real quick. Just have to see if that's saved. If not, I'll come back and film it. Or not film it, come back and photograph it in a bit. But I'm going to go back through and so you guys can see all this. But I think what they've done is, since all the buildings are abandoned, I think the fire department, which is literally right across on the other side of this building here, I think they must use this for, they must have used these for training, and so they must have come in and just gutted everything. But you can see the whole roof is just falling in on this building. You see where the wood used to hold the roof up, and then you can see where they had the roof above that. Okay, buddy, really? Jesus. Shows you how remote you are when you have motorcycles blaring the music. Jesus. Anyway, here's the only building that actually has remnants, or some remnants of what was here. You can see the tiles where you would have first walked in. You can see how ornate they are with the green and the white and the hexagon tiling. There probably would have been display windows on each side here. And here's the most interesting thing. There's still an old sign that was hidden behind all the drywall here. I'm not going to go in because of all the loose metal and debris. Except maybe right here. And you can see there's old electrical boxes and whatnot. It's a shame. But with how the tin is rusted, that makes me wonder if they actually used this for training. Like they set the inside on fire and they trained to try and get the fire out. But you can see there is the old sign. I actually hope that someone could come from like a historical society, could come in and clean that drywall off and actually get the sign visible. Because that's actually interesting. That might be the only one left in this entire building complex. That's literally the only thing left of this teeny tiny town, as far as what businesses may have been here. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. I got photos to take.